All right, so I'm excited to take you on the inside of our Train the Dog Trainer membership site, Elite 2.0. And the reason it's 2.0 is because we had 1.0 some years ago, and this one is completely revised, completely redone. And we feel, and I feel personally, that I put together a program that's going to help any dog trainer of any type, whether you're a what you would call a purely positive trainer or a trainer who uses corrections or one that uses a mixture or a click and treat trainer. It does not matter because really what we're going to be talking about is how we change the lives of dogs and humans and their relationships and really create a loving and respectful relationship between our clients and their dogs. And so this program is going to attack all those things, and we're going to address many things that maybe have not ever been addressed before in a trainer program, because we're going to be talking about how you deal with the human in a lot of our training videos. So in the beginning, we're going to talk a lot about dog training because we want to make sure that we're all on the same page and understanding at least where I'm coming from. It'll make it easier for you to follow. But we're also going to be talking about how to train human beings and how to market to those human beings. And we're going to do that in a couple different products within the program. All right, so let me just get you into our first part of the program, which is the Elite program in regard to training dogs. And here we are at the homepage for that particular product. And when you get inside there, you're going to see that it lists in order the videos that we suggest that you watch in order, so that we can grow together. Whether you are a trainer that's been doing it for years or brand new, this is the perfect situation for you just to even take a refresher course or hear it from a different perspective. And now many trainers I know kind of get stuck in their ways and they really don't want to hear about anything else other than what it is that they want to hear. It sounds really bad. I know that's not you. But if you know any trainers that are like that, that aren't just willing to just kind of listen to something from a different perspective and maybe open your minds, your brains, your hearts into this other idea, and maybe not ever use it, but grow in the knowledge of having it presented to you. So here we're going to talk about things like what we want you to decide what kind of trainer you are. And we want you to really to examine who you are now. So if you're a veteran trainer, are you really happy doing what you're doing, or did you really plan on doing something else? Or having done that, is it time for you to move into another area? So I started with police dogs. That's where my dog training started. And it slowly grew into the bite part of dog training to the detection part of dog training. And then from the police and then the detection, then it grew into the pet dog training and really problem solving those problematic dogs that bite and have aggression and are dangerous, and helping people with those types of dogs make them a little bit more friendly and fun-loving dogs. And so it's mine kind of went backwards to most people. A lot of people start in pet dog training and then go into some of these other specialty programs, but mine was kind of the opposite. And so we want you to decide what kind of dog trainer you are now and where you want to go, what kind of dogs you want to train. We want to talk about finding places to work with a lot of dogs, and one of those things would be to volunteer your time at a shelter or rescue. And so we talk about that and the importance of getting lots of dogs under your belt, and that really is important because I know dog trainers that have called themselves trainers after only training one or two dogs, and that's not really a dog trainer. That is really going to make a ton of money or is going to be able to convince future clients that they have a lot of experience. So you want to kind of get into a place where you can just have tons of dogs available to you and work through them. And we talk about the importance of doing that. Then we start talking about dog training and behavior shaping. And so we're going to talk about the Clever Hans effect, classical conditioning and operant conditioning, and the differences between the two, positive and negative, and punishment and reinforcement, rewards, reinforcement and treats, and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll talk a little bit more about corrections and compulsions, why it's important to videotape your training. We're going to have some homework for you to do, and this is a long-term homework. We're talking about a month or two that I want you to go out and really do your homework with all these things that we've taught you up to this point. And then while you're doing that, you can visit the training techniques. And we're going to talk about different kinds of training techniques, all the way from using a flat collar to using a pinch collar or a choke chain to what it means to be touching your dog, opposite reaction to pressure, clicker training and all this kinds of stuff. And so this just goes on. It's going to give you all kinds of tools that are going to help you really be better at reading dogs and helping your handlers understand how sometimes they're creating the problems that they're trying to fix. And we're just going to go on from there. And I could go through this whole program, but I just want you to see that we go through each little thing and we're adding to it almost every day. And the only reason we're not adding today is because there's a problem with the system and accepting uploads, and the IT people are all over it. And as always, I'm sure they will get it fixed within a day or two. But our new videos will be coming up very soon. This platform I'm using is called Kajabi. It is one of the best in the business. Kajabi creates membership site platforms for people like me who like to put up these dog training programs, and it is a fantastic platform. You're really, really going to love it. So make sure and get in, especially during this webinar. You don't want to miss out on the deal that we're giving you. It's 3 payments of $97. You want to get in now because it's going to go up as soon as we get past about the 50% aspect of all of our uploads and things we have planned. We're going to be uploading our forms, our liability waiver forms, our kenneling forms, our intake forms, our evaluation forms. They're all going to be in this program, and you're going to be able to download them and plagiarize them all that you want and wish. All right, so that's what our program looks like on the inside. Again, you're going to want to get in now as it's growing, because you just don't want to miss out on that price. It's going to be significantly more costly as we go forward with this program. All right, so let's get back to looking at those other keys that are going to make you a successful dog trainer.